Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows, Hypnocrow. My name is Melody, for those of you who are new to my channel. Welcome to each and every one of you guys, whether you are a returning subscriber or a new subscriber to my channel. I'm thankful for each and every one of you guys from the bottom of my heart and soul for following me and showing me lots of love and support on my journey. Okay. So this is for the star sign of Libra for this week of October 9th through October 15th. If you're in Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra North Node, Libra South Node, Rising Libra, or you have Venus in Libra, you're going to resonate with these messages. If you don't, by some strange chance, go over and watch one of the other signs in one of your other placements that I had just mentioned. Those messages may be for you instead. All right. So to start off the reading, we are checking in on the moon's energy because we have the full moon that is coming on the 9th or 10th, depending on where you're at in the world, Libra. So that's going to be the first card that we are pulling. How is the moon affecting Libra? How is the full moon affecting Libra this week? How's the full moon affecting Libra this week? Work through your fears. Work through your fears. So the full moon is reflecting back to you some fears that are coming back around and stinging you. And the full moon is asking you to work through your fears so that you can have some sort of a new beginning, perhaps when Scorpio season starts, which will be at the end of the month if you follow the tropical, when the new moon comes in. So for those of you Libras, I feel like you need to find a sense of balance in your life. Scorpio is a water sign, so it's about our emotions. And Scorpio, if you look, that is a scorpion. What is he doing? He's coming back around. See, the stinger's coming back around, and it's going to keep stinging you until you work through the fears, your emotional fears. Perhaps it's about telling somebody how you feel, or a fear of change, or you could have Scorpio somewhere strong in your chart there, Libra. So let's go ahead and see what the energy looks like around you. Okay, we have the sun, but it's in reverse. So the sun in reverse tells me that you are in a period of darkness. And if you look, the pool of water is upside down. So that tells me that you have high emotions. And these high emotions are because of these fears, right? Look, it's round. Remember, the stinger coming back around to you, Libra, and stinging you. The sun is on the bottom, so I feel like Spirit is telling you, if you take that leap of faith and you work through any emotional fears that you are currently standing in that has got your world upside down, I feel like your angels and your spirit team are telling you, Libra, we will catch you. You will not fall. All you have to do is trust. Is something that I am feeling here. So for some of you, that is exactly what it is. When the sun and the moon perhaps both move into the star sign of Scorpio, things may change for you. See here, right here, I feel like it has a lot to do with your inner child. And I feel like you keep pushing that inner child to the back burner. And over here, it looks like some sort of an instrument, right? I feel like you could be using excuses as an instrument to perhaps put that to the side. See, down here is a cage. So it's like feeling caged, right? Feeling caged within your own emotions, within your own heart spot. And so I feel like you need to learn something. And I feel like it's you need to learn and trust that you'll be safe through this. Your inner child is safe. See, he's ready to come out of that cocoon, right? But here you are, Libra, stuck in this fear. If I step out of that cocoon, what's my world going to be like? Well, your world isn't going to change unless you take advantage of the energies and make the changes. You've got to do the work. You've got to work through these fears. Your emotions are topsy-turvy. So that is what I see for the moon and the energy around you this week. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull 2 cards from each of my oracle decks, which I only have the 2 out right now. So we're going to pull 2 cards. My Oracle of the Crows brown deck and my blue deck. And we're going to pull 2 cards from each deck to see a little bit more about this energy and maybe something that you can, maybe something will come through. I actually use my oracle decks as sort of a crystal ball. So let's take a look at the card version of my crystal ball here. And we have ready or not, right? So ready or not, Spirit is telling you it is time, right? It is time to work through these fears, because if you don't complete this cycle within yourself with the number 1 there, you're going to keep repeating this cycle and possibly even repeat this life. So yeah, this is a mirror. You are a written sentence, right? So you're mirroring the words that you tell yourself, right? You're mirroring that out into the world. So therefore, that is why they're telling you to work through these fears, because your fears are being mirrored from within yourself, and your world is going to turn upside down, right? It's not going to keep coming back around and stinging you until you pull the stinger out of them emotions. So they're telling you, ready or not, it is time, right? This is a mirror. You are a written sentence. So quit telling yourself the stories through fears. Stop storytelling through emotional fears is what I feel that they are telling you, Libra. So let's go ahead and pull 2 more cards from my blue deck. Get a little bit more information for this week. For Libras. Yeah, they want you to notice the signs of divine love. That's why I got the Sun card there in reverse. And it's like you're not seeing it. You are just not seeing it. I kind of feel like you're ignoring the signs. Again, allowing your fears, writing in the Akashic records with fear-based sentences, which is what you are creating. So Spirit is telling you, ready or not, we're going to push you. We're going to push you to do the work, right? We're going to push you to do the work, because that inner child is ready to come out. It is ready to come out. You're ready to birth a new you. They're telling you, we're going to catch you. See how the feather's coming down and the hand is here? They're going to catch you. Don't be afraid, right? They're telling you, you got this. Yes, Libra, you got this. Absolutely. That's why I was feeling with the sun on the bottom there, that they were showing you, we got you, right? You got this. You can do this. Notice the signs of divine love and how they are pushing you to release these things. So let's see what is happening for you spiritually this week. What is happening for you spiritually this week, Libra? Spirit of the light, awakening, new dawn, and beginnings. So spiritually, you are awakening. You are awakening to the sun, the dawn, the sun rising up out of this darkness, right? You are awakening to a new day where the sun is no longer hidden by your emotional darkness. And now you are ready for this new beginning. That's why I got the 1. That's why I got the Sun card. Let's pull another one. Yeah. Spirited Jester, Thief, Trickster, and Hustler. So what is happening here, Libra, is you're awakening to the way you view things. You view things in a black and white platform. And what it does is it tricks you. And that's them fears, right? The ego, the fear, seeing through black and white lenses. And what it's doing is it's tricking you. It's tricking you to keep you in this fear-based energy. That's why things are coming back around and stinging you. So Spirit is telling you to cleanse it, right? Cleanse, heal them emotions. There's going to be a sense of freedom where you'll be able to be social. You won't have these fears intimidating you no more. These ghosts are, these fears, these ghosts that are keeping you at the crossroads. Okay, so that is what I see there. So let's go ahead and clarify. Spirit of the light and spirit of the jester. I feel like on a spiritual level, you may even feel like a bit of a clown, or you may be clowning around. But it's not a clown in a good way. It's a clown to try to pull the wool over people's eyes. So let's clarify. Spirit of the light awakening for Libra. Yup, apron. So there is a new beginning where you were about to, when I see an apron, I think of somebody who works in the kitchen. They create, they cook, right? And then you have the blue here, which is about communication. Remember back here, this is a written sentence, right? It's about the things that you communicate, the way that you communicate to yourself, right? And it also too reminds me of somebody whom, not only does it remind me of somebody who's in the kitchen, but it reminds me of the old days when, like, my grandma, my great grandma was in the kitchen, and their whole face was dusted with flour. They would wear things on their heads and these crazy aprons and these crazy house dresses. That's because they were comfortable in it, right? Well, here, this is you, Libra. Having a new dawn, being comfortable in communicating with the flowers on there in a positive way, without having this fear spill all over you. So spirit of the jester, yep, it's time to cross that bridge and reconcile is what I feel. Okay, so let's go ahead and keep going here. Let's see what's happening for love this week for you. What's happening with love this week for you, Libra? And you got this female on this card. She's got her back turned. This reminds me of that apron. The back side of it for some reason. Alright, what's happening with love for Libra this week? Well, so we have offer and we have destruction. Alright, so what I feel when it comes to love for you, Libra, I feel like this is the divine saying, notice the signs of divine love. We're coming in and we're destructing that old pattern, that old foundation that you've been living in. We're coming in and we're clearing that out. Why? So that you can make that offer, hand somebody something, or else accept this cup of love from the divine. Okay, so I feel like the overall message is about working through that fear of relationships, of making this offer. Because you know what, this is a tornado. This is wind energy for you, Libra, right? So what they want you to do is destruct that old house that your heart was in. When you destruct the cage and put down a resistance, when you allow this destruction to happen, to tear away that old house that your heart was in, what happens is you have a new heart. You're able to find that heart. You're able to open that heart. So that is what I see here. So let's go ahead and do some clarification when it comes to love for Libra. Okay, clarify offer. Yeah, It's about offering up yourself in a very intimate and innocent way and destruction. Yeah. See the lessons. The lessons have taught you, right? The lessons have taught you something. So the reason why this destruction is happening is because these are profound lessons. These lessons were made specific for you, Libra, so that you can break down the house that your heart is currently living in, so that you can go through this purification process and return it back to the innocence where you're able to shine your light out through this lacy energy, right? You're able to shine your heart light out through it and open yourself up to other people being able to see into your heart as well. Returning your inner child back to a state of innocence as well is something else that I see for you. All right, so there you go. So what I did for the final message is I put two different decks together. I put the fairy dust and the starseed little messages cards together, and we are going to pull some messages. So what final messages do you have for Libra concerning this week's energy? What final messages do you have for Libra concerning this week's energy? Okay, so you have a starseed coming through. Creation. Being creative is a wonderful way of witnessing the unfolding of your limitless creative soul. So creation. So you are a creative being, and you are witnessing the destructing of this old and unfolding and destructing of this old belief system that has been limiting you, and you're going to start building a new house where you're going to have limitless love, limitless communication, right? Limitless vulnerability. Because why? Because you're breaking through a new dawn, a new beginning is happening. So let's pull another card. We have fairy dust coming through. Medicine. Veggies and fruit from yellow to blue, like medicine, they're good for you. So it's about eating your fruits and vegetables that align with your chakras, because it's very good medicine to open up them chakras, to nourish them chakras. So you have yellow, which is solar plexus, and then you have two blue, which would be solar plexus, heart chakra, and then throat chakra, which is having that willpower, that strength, right? That strength to break free of this limited self so that you can step into the limitless creative person that you're meant to be. So fruits and vegetables from yellow to blue, solar plexus, heart chakra, and throat chakra is being called to your attention. So the final card is going to be a crystal card for you, for Libra, a crystal that you recommend for Libra to help with this. Okay, so you have the turtle, red jasper, determination, Mother Earth, and protection. Spirit of turtle, teach me to stay grounded, slow down, to do things properly, and to never quit. Thank you, Aho. So definitely stay determined, right? Stay determined to work through these lessons, work through these fears. Make sure that you ground your energy. It is very, very important. And of course, you have the divine protecting you. So now we have hawk, pure sight. Observation, awareness, and perception. Spirit of hawk, teach me to be observant and perceptive so that I may see the truth. Thank you. Aho. Alrighty. So those are two very similar cards. They're both kind of like brown. So about connecting to your earth star chakra and your root chakra. We have a pink sapphire, which talks about the heart with the fairy dust or little cards there. I had to think about that for a second. Emotional healing, protection, and prosperity. So you got 2 stones that will help protect you. I am wise. Yes. Azulite, heart and throat chakra, which goes back to that fairy dust oracle. Evolution, healing, and balance. Well, Libra, that's you, the scales of balance, right? I am transformed. So you're going through a transformation. That's why in the heart space, things are distracted. That old house that your heart was living in is distracting. Well, Lemurian quartz, record keeper, power of song and creativity, which talks about your starseed family telling you you're a limitless being of creativity. Spirit of well, help me connect with my guides and discover my personal truths so I can sing my song. Thank you. Aho. Right? This is a mirror. You are a written sentence. Okay. So we have whale, turtle, hawk for spirit animals that are around you. And alexandrite. This is root, heart, and crown chakras. Manifestation, regeneration, and motivation. I'm courageous. To have the courage to work through them emotional wounds that keep you in this fear-based energy of seeing things in black and white, so that you can birth the new you, which is coming out of the cocoon. Like the cocoon is broke open, but you are not yet out of it. Okay? So there you go. Those are your messages for this week, Libra. Thank you for watching and have a blessed week.